Alrighty. I believe we are a go for this week's episode of Iron Gods, and currently it's just me and Kyle. So, we will have to be waiting for the rest of the party.
Absolutely.
Let me see.
I know everyone that will be watching or is watching is going to be waiting with bated breath on whether or not our girl Sarah does her best impersonation of a corpse or not today.
Indeed. But she's currently pulling that off, and she's just looking like a corpse.
Then she's
Whether
going to
she
go to method
properly
acting.
becomes one, we'll have to see. Vaughn is pretty good about getting you guys' way out of shit like this. So we'll have to see how this
Yeah,
plays out.
but don't we have a big dick robot with like lasers coming out of its butthole?
You
Like,
got two big dick robots doing that shit.
oh yeah, I forgot about the second big dick
And
robot.
that's on the front of the line. In the back of the line, you've... Oh, hello. What is this? Yeah, we'll cancel that. Trying to get this to function. I've got some cool things set up for whenever I have to be the robot. For example, whenever I go to actually play as the robot.
I'll be talking like this.
But we haven't gotten to that part yet.
Oh, yeah, we haven't got to the part where you just casually drop your robotic dick on our shoulders and we look at it in surprise and fear.
That'll be my favorite part of the game.
God, I'm just... Like... Wait, what the fuck did I just read?
What was that?
Huh. I just read a headline. I'm scared to click on it. It said Stardew Valley officially has an esports event. Stardew Valley. An esports event.
Is it like...
Where the...
Is it like a race to see who can do something the fastest, I guess?
I don't... They have to complete 5 challenges. Blah, 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 blah. With approximately $40,000 in cash prizes on the line.
Huh.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Well. Okay. Like, what?
And it's team.
It's teams?
Yeah. Okay, so there's apparently a YouTube video that has like 100 different challenges that the teams have to compete in to complete the cup. And they have to in each challenge is worth a varying number of points. The fuck?
The internet is an interesting place.
Okay. I'll take things I wasn't expecting to read today for 300, Alex.
Well, I suppose Chaz meant that he was going to be half an hour late, as in half an hour past when we were starting. So we'll have to wait for
I'll kill him.
Now you're already busy killing Sarah.
Oh yeah. I'll kill Chaz too. I'll do it. I ain't above it.
You were just waiting for a reason. So, while we've got the moment, for those who chime in every now and then, you may or may not have realized that Chaz and Kyle have some gruff with each other. And by that I mean it's typically just Kyle being upset with Chaz.
Always.
It usually shows itself in the times where initiative is rolled and Chaz always rolls higher than him, just because that's what his stuff does. But Kyle, would you care to explain as to why you actually get? You're not genuinely annoyed with him. It's just part of the bit. But yeah, tell the class why the heat is on.
All right, class. So Chaz is my Dinkelberg. Let's put it like that, right? So this motherfucker, this bastard, this son of a bitch. We had a Monday game that we didn't air because, like, by the time, like, we got all this stuff up and running, the game was more or less over.
Yeah.
One of the characters, Scott's character specifically, our beautiful player Sarah, built a character named Cluntius, whose entire gimmick, his entire reason to be, was to wield a very overtly large weapon and smack something to death.
Well, yeah, he played as the cat fighter archetype, so he was originally all about using improved weapons. So he had like a fucking toolbox that he carried around with a bunch of, just tools in it, and he would, just bludgeon things with them for the fun of it. And he always had like funny names for each of the weapons. I think he had a hammer that he used to break locks, and he called it the rich man's poor man's key, or something like that.
Yeah, his crowbar.
Yeah, that was the crowbar, yeah. But yeah, so then we get into where Chaz entered the fray.
Yeah, and Chaz showed this man a string of feats called Shigeo. It is a forbidden jutsu.
You broke up. Say that again.
Oh, you know what? I won't tell them what it is because it's a forbidden jutsu.
It is a forbidden. It's funny that it specifically only broke up when you said the words. It's like the FBI was trying to save everyone else in their different campaigns from knowing what this fucking thing does.
So what it does a string of silly things, but to summarize the consequence of the actions, they were in the final boss fight. I had a lich. I had an anti-party. It was going to be cool. It was going to be interesting. They just got off of a very, very tough, interesting combat. I'm like, okay, I'm going to ride that high, do this thing. Scott waltzes up, beating most of my things in initiative, walks up, hits, deals 900 damage to my boss.
In one swing, he dealt 900 damage.
In one hit,
and his final boss.
And for those of you that don't know, the bestiary of Pathfinder doesn't have something that has 900 health.
Yeah, I can't think of anything that has that much health in Pathfinder.
What was it like? The Baba Yaga with her chicken house has over 700.
Yeah, it's like 700 something.
That's it. And this is a lich, so he's got his blur effect up. This guy got past that by rolling a 61. And then he also had his Shadow Clone Jutsu, where, Scott had to roll a d8, and on an 8, he would hit the right one. Well, guess what he does? He rolls an 8. There's no saving him.
Yeah. The only way to have not died was if Kyle had just pulled a DM Fiat and just said it didn't happen.
Yeah, if I had Deus Ex Machina something to where he was fine, but that would have felt real cheap right at that moment. But it didn't. But
it was definitely the catch-20. Do you allow the rules to happen and just end the combat right now? Like the final boss that we've built up to for nearly 2 years by this point? Or do you rob him of an amazing play that he got lucky?
Yeah, and so we rolled with it, and now Scott owes me 900 points of damage in blood, and I will have it. And if it means his character's dying before me, I will take it.
That also explains what we had go on last week, last Tuesday. Some people you just can't reach, which is the way he wants it. Well, he gets it. It's a reference to Cool Hand Luke Fenwell. Any of you young people out there aren't familiar with that movie, I would highly suggest it because it's extremely good. You also hear that exact same line in it's a Guns N' Roses CD. They have that bit of audio in it. Fun fact. But the Terran last game, if you'll remember, willingly hit Sarah in it was a dragon's breath, which formed a lightning bolt.
To be fair, I got consent first before I hit her.
Yes. Yeah, he asked and he heard a yes. Should have said no. That was a dumb move.
Oh no, it was a terrible decision because he failed to save, and I rolled way higher damage for him.
You rolled extremely high damage specifically for his roll.
And I like to think that obviously I didn't have, the dice give it, the dice take it away.
Yes.
But I like to think that that somewhere, some little dice fairy on the internet was like, blood must be repaid.
What's that one Patton Oswalt skit where he asks if there's some like Sumerian trickster god out there, and he says, "Did somebody in Burbank say that there's no rats?" You know. He says, I can't fucking do it, but trust me, it's funny. Patton Oswalt's hilarious.
Patton Oswalt is the embodiment of the word goober.
Yeah, that is a very good way to say it. That guy is so just in pain and goofy all the fucking time.
Like he's just a goober. Like he's pure of heart. He's just
I don't know about that one. Dude. I don't know about pure of heart, but
he's a goober. You look into his eyes, and the only thing that you can see, other than a
screaming
pain,
back at me,
is you see laughter, and you don't know what it's for or where it comes from. But in there, in those cold dead eyes, there's something laughing at you. But yeah, fuck Chaz.
Oh yeah.
In summary,
Chaz is also just very good at when it comes to building characters in Pathfinder. If you've not noticed that by this point already of watching him play Vaughn, he was one of the original players. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, So when we first started playing Iron Gods, this was like nearly 2 years ago, I think. We didn't start Take 10 Gaming and the recording until the beginning of Chapter 5 of Iron Gods, which it is a crime that I didn't start doing this. Was that a sentence? I didn't start recording this. There you go. Okay, yeah. I didn't start recording this until because there's been so many amazing things that viewers haven't got to see. Just in chapters, Chapter 1 is probably, I don't know, it might be my favorite. Chapter 2 is pretty dope too. In Iron Gods, Chapter 1 is just such a cool feel for the setting. You know, it is like small town Numeria, and it's just badass because you're in this area that's not exceptionally violent, but there's Kellid barbarians wandering around the place. You might come across a fucking android and all the other weird technological artifacts and yada yada yada. And Chapter 2 is just straight out some shit out of Mad Max. You remember that? Oh wait, no, you weren't here for Chapter 2.
Yeah, I'm the Josh T replacement.
Chapter 4, yeah. Yeah, at that point we had, a party of 5, and 2 of the players eventually had to quit for unfortunate circumstances, and they were both replaced with Josh T, who was playing as an android gunslinger, and he kind of just ruled the land in terms of damage because gunslingers are really strong, and then you hand them laser weapons. Chapter 3, it was pretty dope. It was just more or less a big dungeon crawl, one dungeon crawl after the next, where you got to see the evil wizard side of Conan the Barbarian, those parts of the stories. The chapter is called The Smoking Tower, I believe. Is that what it's called? I can't remember. Now I'm second guessing myself. It was called... The Choking Tower, that's it. Where you deal with Kevoth-Kul, the mad wizard, in his tower.
Isn't that the one where... I remember the goons saying that, there were some walls of force and a lot of suffering.
Holy shit, that encounter was AIDS. Yeah, no, it was... So... Spoilers, by the way. You might want to mute me for the next few minutes or skip ahead if you don't want spoilers for things that are in Chapter 3. But, okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. So, when you get not to the top, but a good ways up in the Choking Tower, you eventually come across Kevoth-Kul, who has been dead for years by this point. He's a ghost. He's a ghost wizard. of a significantly high level, and he has a pretty goddamn strong magical item that he's using. I think it's called the Smoking Rod or something like that. I can't remember. It's what Chaz has, actually. But in that fight, he is a conjuration specialist, and he uses all the different, like, smoke, mist, vapor kind of spells. And he does everything he can to just ruin the battlefield and make it a nightmare for the party. And he is also extremely intelligent, so he flew over to a spot that was, you know, advantageous for him. And then he cast Wall of Force, and it split the room in half. And that put, like, the DPS characters on one side and the other two characters on this side with Kevoth-Kul. And then they either couldn't reach him because he was flying, or just didn't have weapons that could hurt him because he was a ghost. So the other two people were desperately trying to gun down the Wall of Force, trying to get to him, and eventually I think they did get to it. I can't remember. All the while, he keeps, like, casting, what is it, like, Cloud Kill over and over.
Oh.
Yeah, like Cloud Kill and Solid Fog and all that shit. And that's when he's not, you know, like, casting, like, Phantasmal Killer or some other shit. It is a very strong encounter, and it just lasted forever because everyone had all these different negatives on them. Like, if one negative would make you, like, move extremely slowly. The other negatives, like, you couldn't see more than 5 feet in front of you. Then there's the case of, you know, once you finally can get the Kevoth-Kul, can you actually hit him because he's a ghost? Oh, and when you do, it's reduced because he's a ghost, and no one ever takes ghost touch. Like, so good.
Yeah, no one ever because, like, it's only really useful in that one. I mean, okay, let me rephrase that. If nobody takes ghost touch in fucking Tyrant's Grasp, I'm going to slap them.
Yeah.
I will slap someone. Like, with
Now, I want to say
force.
Smite Evil gets past that shit.
It does.
Like, I don't think I can't remember.
But we don't have a paladin, remember?
Well, Peter. It was a paladin, but he was stuck on the other side of a Wall of Force.
Oh, I thought you meant for Tyrant's Grasp.
Tyrant's Grasp, yeah, that's correct, yeah.
I'm like, we tried to cross that bridge, and that bridge turned to bones.
Yep. I'm excited for Tyrant's Grasp. Once we're finished up with Iron Gods, and after Iron Gods, we're going to be playing a bunch of other weird one-shot kind of things, just to, you know, relax the constant drone of Pathfinder. Like, I love Pathfinder. I could play it every fucking day, and I could bored with it. But, you know, there are other fun games out there, and I would like to play some of them as well. And I also just have fun ideas for different things we could do. And once we get through all of that, you know, before we were playing at least 3-hour game of Pathfinder on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then a 2-hour game on Thursday. So yeah, that was our schedule. Was just playing Pathfinder right after work for all of the week, and then you have Friday to do something, I guess, and then Saturday and Sunday. So, like, we're all kind of happy. We're eager to have free time again. Not me. I love this shit. But, you know, like half of us have families, as in, like, children. So, you know, is a thing to want the free time, as it were. So once everyone has had a moment to, like, take a breath from the constant pathfindering, we are going to be playing Tyrant's Grasp. And though, you know, the first edition has ended long ago,
Rip.
for us it stays strong as the, I wouldn't say superior edition, except that I would, but you know, we want to give it our own kind of farewell and have that be our next AP that we play. Also,
Yeah.
I've ran Rise of the Rune Lords, Return of the Rune Lords in their entirety, I should say. I'm about to finish Iron Gods, and with having streamed them, but like having hosted them on Roll20, I am exponentially better at it than when I started. Like, I'm very eager to see what I can do for that game.
Oh yeah, I'm stoked. Josh T and I have been placing bets on who's gonna die first. My money's on Scott.
Again, fun little thing I'm going to tell you right now. I am very confident I will party wipe you for session 1.
Fuck.
If you do not, no, I'm certain all of you will die in session 1.
Jesus. Fuck. Okay, I'm glad I have a solid choice for a backup character.
We'll have to see how that goes out. Also, your audio has gotten scratchier.
No, I moved slightly closer to my microphone.
Oh, do you have one of those like really good studio ones? Is it just like really sensitive?
Yeah, it's really fucking sensitive. Like normally, like I lean like way back and have the microphone like on the edge of the table, but then I kind of like prop my legs up and
Gotcha.
You know,
I'm excited. I got the voice changer app to work finally again, so I can like add a little extra zing to the character voices when we play them. There was one for Theros, the brain Enijar. You remember whenever you would activate him and he'd go, the pain is just crushing, like that kind of shit.
I love making that thing suffer. As a person, as a human being, Theros fucking deserves it. As Terran, Theros fucking deserves it.
I mean, Theros is a horrible fucking human being, but he's also, he's an educational kind of guy. Educational?
Yeah.
I mean, he was a learned fellow. So.
And I'm gonna make him the tour guide for my museum. I'm gonna put him on a little cart and have people wheel him around.
You're funny.
It's gonna be great. There's that motherfucker.
He is muted at the moment, but we have 2 out of 4 of our party. I'm pretty sure. Hello, we can hear you. I'm pretty sure Scott will be here momentarily. Maddie. I don't know. It's hard to
Maddie has been taken.
Well, let me see. He messaged me on Facebook.
Ace is a place where you never come back from.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware ghosts.
Dude, if I had a hardware ghost, that'd be kind of rad.
A hardware ghost. It's like a little, like Casper, the friendly ghost looking kind of guy with a hard hat and a hammer.
Dude, if I could just rent a hardware ghost to help my dad with projects, then I wouldn't have to deal with him yelling at me about the flashlight not being in the right spot.
God, that's the fucking dumbest thing.
Just hold the flashlight in the right spot.
Hey, Chaz, why don't you get the fuck out of here?
No.
Have you ever been in that position, Chaz? Where you have to fucking hold the flashlight and get yelled at for not holding it right because, like, they're not telling you what they're looking at?
No, I just held the flashlight in the right spot.
Oh, really? Look at you.
Oh, look at Chaz being the perfect son. I bet you played like varsity ball and like I don't know,
he played on the winning team of the sports
every 2
ball.
days. Yeah.
No, I was terrible at sports that involved football.
You were terrible at sports that involved a ball?
Yeah.
So, like, almost all sports, then?
Yes. The only sport I was good at was violence.
Ah, yes.
Bud?
I was in martial arts for 10 years.
Yeah, you mean...
Oh.
Was it Taekwondo?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Taekwondo.
Nice.
I was like, Chaz, you can kill people with a ball.
This is true. Hey, we have Scott now.
I'm here.
Oh boy.
Hell yeah, brother.
It's corpse number 2.
Well, we now have enough of the party. Woohoo!
Oh.
Let's see. I don't need that one now. Are you guys ready to start this bad boy now?
You mean to load in and see my
maybe.
corpse rotting on the ground? Yeah.
Yes.
There's a very real chance you'll just get like picked up like round 1. Or
Or
there's also a very real chance I murder you. We'll have to
Like,
see how
you'll
that
be
plays out.
fine.
Indeed. Well, with that said and done,
By the end of combat, at the very least.
indeed. So again, but does anyone need like a minute, or can we go?
I'm good.
we are red eye.
Alrighty. I think Maddie's gonna join us here soon. So maybe by the time I'm done with this intro, he'll pop up. So with that out of the way, let's get this intro on the road, shall we? Starting the intro music now. Hell yeah. So, our heroes have begun their invasion of the Technic League Base. Ooh. While a bloody rebellion of Starfall's Kellid population, led by none other than Kevoth-Kul, rages outside, distracting the Technic League, our heroes are now attempting to cut the proverbial snake off at the proverbial head, so to speak, proverbially. Using a secret hidden passage that the heroes came across after some exploration of that creepy tomb under the Palace of Fallen Stars, the heroes have entered the base deep down in its lower levels. Let me get this music a little quieter. There we go. And even in its distracted state, the Technic League has proven to be extremely dangerous. Now, upon entering a large, relatively empty robot hangar, 2 myrmidon robots commanded to attack any intruders that have now sprung into action. A combination of powerful evocation and a machine might have laid one of the party members, Sarah Hitchkin, low. And what's worse, 2 halfling tricksters encountered earlier in the dungeon have ambushed the party from behind, sensing that they were now vulnerable. How will our heroes make their way out of this one? Will Terran or Vaughn's magical aptitudes find a favorable fate for the party? Will Peter's faith or physical prowess carve a path to safety? Will Sarah find a cold grave amongst the robotic minions of Numeria's most tyrannical dictatorship of wizards? We'll have to find out this week on Take 10 Gaming's play of Pathfinder's Adventure Path, Iron Gods, Chapter 5, The Palace of Fallen Stars.
So I shoot Sarah like right in the face.
Alright, now I ask the question, does it still have... Oh, it does still have the initiative. I'm excited. Okay, well. Let's move you all over into the proper screen. Whoop. Well. Where were we? Oh yes, we were playing the fight music. Oh, is the fight music happening? I think the fight music's happening. It totally is. Hell yeah. Okay, so let's see. Did I leave any messages for myself? No, I just know that we are beginning, I guess, the 2nd round of initiative, or like this 3rd or some shit like that. Alright. So, with that being the case, right at the top of the initiative, we have Vaughn Warneyes. What in the hell are you gonna do, my guy?
I think I have a good idea.
Oh, that's a great thing to hear. What you got?
Waiting for my character sheet to load. 'Cause it takes a minute.
Indeed. For any of you who haven't used Roll20's interface, if you play as a spellcaster of any kind, you'll be waiting for a while. As your character sheet has to load every single little thing, including every single stat of every single spell that you have. So it takes
and
quite a minute.
And I'm a spontaneous caster, so I don't even have that many spells, really.
Yeah. Dude, okay, at the end of Return of the Runelords, the party they were level 20 characters with 3 mythic levels. And one of them was an arcanist. Arcanist, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah. It took Z quite a while to load in.
Alright. I am going to... let's see, casting defensively, I always have to ask because I never remember. It's concentration check, yeah?
Yes, it's a concentration check of 15 plus double the spell's level.
Okay. So, would I make a concentration check before I make my will save? If I'm casting
Yes.
what is it called again? Dream Secret spell?
That is correct, yes.
Okay. Alright. It's a level 3 spell is what I'm going to cast.
Okay, so
There's
it's a concentration check of 21. Oh, you blow it out of the water with a 31. Now we have to see if
Nice.
you go fucking bananas as you're trying to cast this spell.
Alright.
That's a will save of 20, yeah?
Yep.
Which you have a
Yep.
plus 4 to? Yeah, okay. So,
Yeah.
So Vaughn, these halflings are attacking you from behind and trying to get some backstab damage, as it were, as you all are a bit distracted at the front. Breck and Ilber Scuttledown, these nasty little arcane tricksters, have tried to play to their advantage, and they've done quite a good job. I finally have their skills slotted in,
Nice.
so we no longer have to worry about, whenever they eventually roll their stealth. Fun fact, it was way higher than I thought it was. So.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I should have been rolling die 20 plus 45. So,
Woo.
indeed. But yes, you see this coming and you're able to channel the crazy magics that are held within you, more or less against your will, honestly. And they kind of try and take stabs at you, but you're able to concentrate while dodging their assaults, and then that creepy twinge of too many eyes and bizarre tentacles from beyond the void starts to seep its way into your mind as you have to remember the dreams that gave you the arcane secrets to cast your spell. So, what is the level 3 spell you're going to cast, my guy?
Battering Blast.
Battering Blast, that's a new one for me, my guy.
Yep. So it's a fun spell. If you ever Google it, the second result is usually a thread about what spells benefit from ridiculous caster levels. Although that does not come into play here. So okay, I need to make. I actually have to aim them both at the same person, I think. Hang on, let me reread this again.
So, you hurl a fist-sized ball of force resembling a sphere of spikes to ram a designated creature or target. You have to make a ranged touch attack to strike your foe, and on a successful hit, you'll deal a die 6 of damage per 2 caster levels, which you have 13 of, so it'll deal a maximum of 5 die 6. And for every 5 caster levels you possess beyond 5th, you get a second ball. Okay, so you'd have...
It looks... Okay, it doesn't specifically say that you can target multiple people, but it also talks about having different results if you hit the same person with multiple balls. So it's...
Control F it.
It just says... if multiple spheres, it says each sphere force makes its own separate bull rush attempt. If multiple spheres strike one target, you make multiple CMB checks, but only take the highest result to determine success. So
yeah, you can target different foes if you want.
Okay, yeah, I want to target each of them with one of these.
Okay, Ilber is the one in front of you. Breck is the one around the corner. To target him, I'm going to say that he has a cover bonus. Just because, it's hard to see. So let's see. Ilber in front of you has a touch AC of 16, and Breck for this I'll say has a touch AC of 20.
Okay. So for Ilber, ranged touch attack.
Mhm.
Click
Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, you definitely hit him.
And then for, what was the other guy's name?
Breck.
Breck.
B-R-E-K-K.
Eh.
Whoa. Oh, excuse me for thinking that you would have some difficulty with that. Okay, yeah, you absolutely destroy their touch AC. So,
Okay.
first of all, you're going to deal the 5d6 to both of them. If you want to roll that for me twice. 18 for Ilber.
Much less for... and then...
Now, there's a reflex roll to that.
Yes, the reflex is... so the reflex save is for...
when they get pushed away, they
if
might
they're
fall
bull
down.
rushed, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, if you want to make that bull rush attempt, go ahead. They both have a CMD of... Excuse just a moment. 19. The woes of being a halfling, you're easy to move.
So... Bull rush attempt has a strength modifier equal to your... Okay, so in my case, charisma. So...
It's your caster level plus charisma plus... Oh, no.
CMB attempt with strength replacing... or with charisma replacing strength. So it's plus 15.
The CMB for the Force's Bull Rush uses your caster level as its base attack bonus.
Oh wait, it does. I missed that.
Yes. So it's your caster level plus your charisma.
Ah, okay. Sweet. So that is going to be a plus 18. So all that. So this is for Ilber.
Yeah.
And it's for Breck.
Oh lord. Okay. So due to the angle, Ilber's just gonna get slammed against the wall. He's gonna make a reflex save. What's gonna be the DC?
It's a 3rd level spell, so the DC is had it just a second ago. Oh, I hope I didn't text something, but I think I did. 3rd level spell, DC 18.
Okay. Let me look here. It's looking like you shove Breck back 1 square, and Ilber just gets slammed against the wall. I'll roll a die 6 because he didn't actually move. Yeah, he takes another 4 damage. Boop. Okay. Yeah, he looks really beaten up. You can tell that a lot of the non-lethal, there's still a lot of non-lethal on him from the fight from last week. So he's really shifty. He's in it to win it still, but fuck, he's hurting.
Alright.
Let's see. Yeah. That is that. What was the DC again? I'm sorry.
18.
18, yeah, okay. So neither of them
so
fall prone. Alright, well, Isama is in a bit of a spick. That was your turn. Hashtag long ass turns for casters. Isama is just going to fuck, what is she gonna do? I don't think she has improved point blank. No, she does not. So she's going to provoke some attacks of opportunity from these myrmidons. Do they have... They do have combat reflexes. Oh, shit. Alright, what's their... Oh, God. Should she do it, everybody? Should she do it?
Go for it, coward.
Okay. So, here is, I'm going to make Isama simply roll first. Let's do that. She's going to fire her arc pistol. Do I have this punched in? I do, good. Yeah, okay, so, should she fire the arc pistol or the zero rifle?
I don't know. I don't remember if...
She does more damage with the zero rifle, but the arc pistol is electricity.
That's true.
I'll fire the pistol. So, okay, those are the rolls, but we're going to ignore them to see if Isuma survives the attacks of opportunity she's about to take. She provokes 4 attacks from this robot. It's going to beat the fuck out of her. Her AC is only 25, so every one of those hits. So she, in total, is dealt 35 damage from that one. The one behind it cannot reach it with its limbs, but it can Quantum Lash her. So these are against touch AC. Luckily, they deal much less damage, but she does no way of reducing it. So it's 7, 11, 16... Oof, that's painful. Now we're actually going to look at the attacks against the one in front of her. The first one is going to hit, and it's going to deal so extra damage. So it's 14 plus 7, 21. That will actually be enough to destroy this one. So after that one, I'm going to refund her that health. Some of that health there. So we've got she would get 25 health back. Boop. That's nice. Then she would of course provoke the other attacks from the Quantum Lash shit. That'll hit, and then the rapid shot attack will hit, and that's it. So we've got 16, so half of 16 is 8, so 24, so 14 damage. Actually, no, wait, it hasn't pierced its force field yet. Oh, dear. Yeah. Ugh. That's unfortunate. So it does much less damage than that. Because if it still has its force field up, then it doesn't have a weakness, because you're not actually hitting it. And then the next one will hit, but not actually deal enough damage to... Well, it'll deal 1 damage, I'm sorry. 1 whole damage.
Better than no whole damage.
That's true. She's gonna just sit still for now, though. This myrmidon is going to not waste any more time. It recognizes that there's a threat with the electric weapons and is going to fly to here. And it's going to attack Isuma with 1 claw.
This was the combat I cast Blessing of Fervor, correct? Pretty sure it was.
That is correct, actually. Thank you for reminding me of that. I'll have Isuma make 1 more shot. Pew! Pew! Hey, good damage. Yeah, that will deal 6 more. After reductions. Thank you for reminding me of that. So everyone remember that you have Blessing of Fervor active. Oh shit, Maddie's here! Hey, Maddie!
Whoa.
Alright. We're only, like, on the second or third action of the first round. You've missed nothing. Let's see. What happened? That thing claws at Isuma and smacks the shit out of her. Dealing 10 damage. Okay. Well, that is that. Yeah. I'm gonna put this little thing up and show that it has a force field still. I'll do it with this little tower thing. It is fortified. But that's its turn. Sarah, I need you to roll me a Constitution roll with a -2 to the roll. You succeed. You stabilize.
Well, I made an 11.
Yeah, you stabilize. I think you stabilize at -3, but... Boop. Whoa. Hold up. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah, okay, you're not dying anymore, you're just KO'd. We'll be back to you in a moment, but... Peter!
Yes.
It is your turn, my guy. There's a robot in front of you.
Excellent. I will swing, and I will use the Blessing of Fervor to get an extra attack.
Okay.
So, why do I have +2s? Uh-oh. Did I charge?
I don't know if you charged.
Oh, it's because it's a robot.
Ah.
It's Hunter's Blessing.
Yeah.
+2 attack and damage.
I forgot to count that
So, here we go. Bop, bop, bop.
in. Okay.
Then-
Their AC is 29, so the first two will hit, and the last will miss.
Bop.
That will hit as well. Can I get a damage roll?
Bop.
Hot damn. Okay, so the first will deal 4, the next will deal 7, and then the last will deal 10. So that's 21 damage in all. Its force field is still active.
How big is this force field?
Give me a knowledge engineering and I'll tell you.
How about no? Why don't you just tell me anyway?
I'm afraid I can't do that, Maddie. Alright. So. Well, if it's the consequences of your own actions, Taryn, it's your turn.
Aha! Excellent. I'm going to shoot that motherfucker
Oh.
with some scorching rays.
Okay. Do you want to cast that defensively, my guy?
Very much so.
Okay, DC 19 for the concentration check, okay. Yeah, you should be able to cast... Yeah, you fire 3 rays, so that was 1.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, yeah, you have to designate all of your targets upon casting it.
Oh, yeah,
So-
all we're doing that little shit.
Yeah, he's a dead man. We've got 23. That's 37 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's yeah. He is KO'd. Me moving.
That's
down
one
here
less
so
thing we have to worry about.
that is him. Breck is going to call out and say, "Owlbear!" and then run up. He's going to defensively cast because he's next to Vaughn. Let's see here. This is a higher level thing. Oh, okay, he nails it. He's going to say, "Come, brother, there's nothing but death here," and cast Dimension Door and flee with his brother.
Bullshit.
All
Well,
right.
that resolved itself. All you have to do is apply the right pressure of death.
Ah, yes, death, the strongest crowd control. All right,
It's
Vaughn,
true.
it's your turn.
I was Vaughn was looking forward to just pulling out one of his melee weapons and actually beating them.
I see you look disappointed.
He's-
Say, Ron, we're better than this.
He's like, look, it's not often I get to fight someone on equal grounds in melee.
That's funny.
Well, I guess. Let's see, I'm gonna move, so, and I can't see around the corner from here.
You may continue your move action so long as you like end it in like its own space. So you can like take another step if you wish, just to be able to see. You
Yeah,
just
I'm
have
gonna.
to continue the move action.
Ooh boy, well, that doesn't look good. So, I think. Can I stand? Sarah's knocked out, right?
Correct.
Can I stand on that square?
Correct. Yes, you may.
All right. Stand here then.
Oh.
And I am going to cast defensively. I'm gonna cast a. Actually, I'm gonna. Can I make a? Is making a heal check in combat a action of any sort?
I think that it is. Let me look real quick. Like applying first aid.
No, I wanted to see if I needed to like apply first aid. Like Sarah
Oh,
is
yes.
on the ground. I wanted to see if she's,
To identify if she's like dying or
bleeding
some shit.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, go give me a heal check. I'll say DC, let me see. Well, I'll tell you what, it would have been higher than 10, so that will fail. However, I'll be generous. Give me a DC 25 perception check. Yeah, I know.
That is very generous.
Yeah. So you can't tell, like, at a glance if she's dead or not, but you can hear her breathing still.
Okay.
And you also
In
see,
that
like, the faint movement of her chest as she's, taking very, very small swallows of air.
In that
Someone's
case,
standing on top of me and it's showing negative 53, and I was like, SpongeBob caveman grunt.
Alright, in that case, cast a 2nd level spell defensively.
Okay.
All targeting the myrmidon robot. Ooh, although I think he gets to make, since I'm standing next to it, and these are touch attacks, he still gets to swing at me if he's got any of those left. Cast a Roding Ray.
Yes, because it's a ranged attack, you would get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
It's actually, because he got another turn. Yeah, he would have used all of them against Isuma, but then he had his turn, so he'll have another one. You've got 3 rays, my dude. That's gonna provoke 3 attacks.
Yep.
Are you sure you're okay with that?
Yeah.
Your funeral, my man. All right, here they come. I was about to say, did I miss all of them? Okay, they're all gonna... Those are very, very low for what I was expecting. You have no reduction abilities, so that's going to deal a grand total of 40 damage.
Yep.
But that does not botch the spell, so yeah. Eroding Ray. You hit with all 3 casts of it, and... What the fuck are those damage rolls? Holy shit.
2d6. It's not great.
I mean, it bypasses everything. So,
Yeah.
We've got 14 damage. Okay. Yeah. You did some damage. His force field's still up. Yeah. Isuma is... she's going to call out to you, Vaughn, and say, "Get back into cover, Vaughn!" And then she's going to provoke an attack of opportunity as she is going to run. That will hit her, just barely though. The thing swings at her and catches her just barely on like a pauldron of her armor, the kind of like arm Vorax head, and she rolls with the attack as
Jeez. What's their dex?
Huh? Their dex? Excuse me?
That's a lot of attack of upper. Is this
Yeah, they have 19 dexterity. So yeah, they have
4? Okay.
Yeah. She's gonna run
Well,
to there.
they
and
could
then
make 5.
Yeah. She's going to make but a single shot.
I didn't...
She's going to add a +2 to the attack and damage. Yes. What happened?
I didn't mark it down because I thought it was worded exactly like the Ranger's thing, but Hunter's Blessing doesn't specify weapon attack and damage rolls. Would I have done 2 more damage on each of those rays?
You know what? You're right. I'll give it to you. So an extra 6.
Okay.
That's a good point.
I just thought, I was like, hang on, does it work exactly like it, or does it just...
No, that would make sense.
work
That would make
similarly?
sense. You're better at targeting this one specific thing. So yeah, okay. Isuma's going to hit with her 0 rifle, and she's going to deal a shitload of damage to it. Yeah, okay. So that will also provoke an attack of opportunity from the thing's Quantum Lash. Oh yeah, 14 force damage. Yikes. Okay, so, Isuma, with all the buffs to her attacks, she only deals 17 out of the 27 damage, but that is enough to shatter the force field. And now that the force field is destroyed, it can no longer regenerate. Fun fact. Robot force fields have fast healing if they're not destroyed. So you have to burst them.
I think all of them have fast healing.
The force fields do, yes.
Yeah.
That is just how they work. And if you break it, then they have to, like, take time to regenerate. That was her turn. The robot is now going to go. I am going to full attack Peter.
Bring it.
Papa. Take that.
That would be fine.
The 40 might hit. 40 does hit. That's the only one.
The quantum lashes are against touch AC.
Oh.
Yeah, they're
So,
like
yeah,
the whip that.
Then those will all hit.
Yeah, well, the 25 will automatically miss, but so they've got the
27 will
claw.
hit, and the 40 will. Claws. The second claw will.
Yes. So we've got 12 damage from the first claw. The second claw will miss. The first quantum lash will deal 3, and the other one will miss for 15 damage.
Boy.
I'll take that for you.
Yeah.
And then the integrated rifle is going to fire. Take this.
That will hit. And I take.
Is it 10?
6.
Holy shit! You have 7 fire resistance.
Yep, I have 7 fire, 7 electric, 4 acid, and 4 cold.
Look at you. All right. Well, yeah. That's its turn. It's then going to shift and pass on to Peter. What you gonna do, my guy?
Well, I'm gonna follow it. Hello, good sir.
It says, wait, hang on. You say hello to it. It says,
Greetings.
Alright, I'm gonna full attack it, and I'll get the extra one from the fervor.
okay.
Pop, pop, pop.
Oh god. Of course you get the crits. Not if its force field is down.
Then pop.
Oh.
And pop.
Okay.
Now, doesn't matter. I was about to say, question, am I flanking? But it doesn't.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got the answer is no, but
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
21.
The 25 still misses, and the third attack doesn't.
The third attack doesn't confirm, but it does obviously hit.
1.
21, and then that one will deal that. Not bad at all, my dude.
I
Okay.
have unfortunately run out of charges in my gravity clip, so I'm only dealing d10s.
Ah, yes, I see. Yeah, you slash at the thing. Can I get a? You know what? I'll roll it. Ooh, boy, oh boy, oh boy. You slash at the thing and you burst open the main chassis in its body, and its whole form is starting to shake and convulse as sparks begin flying out of it. That was a very, very good telling blow with that first crit. Who's
Yeah,
going
boy.
next? Taryn.
Aha!
Indeed. Aha.
I shall go here.
Okay. That will provoke an attack of opportunity. Take this. Take 8
Ow.
force, my dude. I'll go.
Okay.
You go down to 56.
Oh. Alright, that little shit. Let me. Yes. That's a straight line. I'm gonna Dragon's Breath this motherfucker with lightning. And I'm
Sure.
gonna.
Cast defensively.
Oh. What's
Well-
the DC?
I don't think that fails. Do natural ones fail? I don't think they fail on concentration checks, do they?
I mean, I imagine it's like a skill. So if
I
nat
mean-
ones don't fail in skills.
Yeah. I mean, I really don't think it fails. What's the level of Dragon's Breath? Is it level 4?
It's a level 4. Yeah.
It's 4 plus 4 plus 15. So yeah, I'm gonna say that succeeds, even though you rolled a 1.
Alright, lightning.
Let me roll a reflex real quick, and I will get back to you. Hiya. Uh-oh.
Eat it!
Oh, no.
Eat it
Oh,
all!
no! That's 61 damage. Oh, piss. You drop the thing, you fire a bolt of lightning through it, and not only do you fucking, do what Piccolo did to Goku in the Saiyan saga of Dragon Ball Z. Just like the part of it that doesn't get immediately melted into slag by the electricity fries its internal components, and the thing drops to the ground as a heap of metal. This brings combat to an end. You guys can gather yourselves. Isama will run over to Vaughn and smack him for entering the fray like that. And I will give you all your experience in but a moment.
I look at Peter and I say, "Well, that was a shocking turn of events."
Indeed, it was.
That was a joke. Why do I try with you people? All right, let's figure out what to do with the not corpse.
Put a new battery in my gravity clip. Battery. Ooh, I've only got 2 batteries left. I better grab some from the bag.
Vaughn, do we have a heal stick? It looks like Sarah's gonna need quite a bit of it.
You will get 16,000 experience each.
Neat.
Right. Vaughn, you heal Sarah for 19, is it? If you're talking, we can't hear you. Oh, you've muted yourself. I see. I'm going to assume
Oops. I forgot. Stuff was happening in the background here, so I muted myself so there would not be extra noise, and I forgot to unmute myself.
Thank you. Yes. Sarah, you are healed up to 16 health, and you wake back up.
Alright.
Someone tell me where Taryn is. I wish to kick his fucking ass.
Hey, you consented.
He's right there. Point. Right there.
Salt is going to fly his insectoid face right up to yours, Taryn, and say, "Give me one good reason I shouldn't reduce you to a blithering pile of scrap, you pathetic sorcerer!"
Because she's fine.
Fine! You look back and she has a gaping wound in her leg.
You see my fucking bone?
Well, you've been healed, so it's
starting to heal.
It's that layer of skin over a recent chunk that's been taken out of your flesh, where it's clearly gonna scar and it's kind of sunk in a bit.
That's so gross.
And I look at Salt and I say, and again, I asked first, and she's like, "Yeah, sure, go for it."
If I recall correctly, my last words were, "If you don't miss, I'm gonna hurt you." And you didn't miss.
Yes, well, you're fine. I wouldn't
She is
act
far from fine. You, Oracle, warn us whatever your name is. Fix her leg, she needs it for later.
She'll walk it off. You'll walk it off, Sarah. I've seen you take worse. I think.
I've taken you.
Yep,
You
that's worse.
pathetic heap of a man.
I'm adding them as you're rolling them. Checks.
Okay.
I say, but you keep coming back.
Because you're the only one who puts out. I'm in a party of fucking taken men, gesturing to him, and prudes! Virgin prudes!
Beggars can't be choosers.
The worst kind of prudes. Says Salt in an anguished and saddened expression.
How many more hits does Sarah need?
Yeah, okay. Sarah is sitting at 55 out of 103, so she's at half health at the moment.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, there we go. That's 25 there. Keep it coming. Well, okay, hang on. Ignore that last 16. She's only missing 7 health, so if you want to stop there.
Okay. The last 16 will be on me then.
Gotcha. Roger. Isama is she is also at about half health.
Yes, I see.
Gradually stand up, and I'm like, heal Isuma. I'm gonna kill this man. And I'd start punching Terran.
Salt like kind of grabs onto your arm and like flies up as hard as it can to lift you off the ground. Well, not off the ground, but like to your feet.
Okay. Let's see.
You guys know that video, that meme from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, where like everyone's beating up on some guy, and there's like a dude sipping tea, and then like he joins in on the ass beating.
Yes.
Yes.
Like everyone's gonna start beating on Terran while Isuma's just watching, and she just sighs, and then starts beating up on Terran.
Alright. Here's another. This is
We
for
beat him
Isuma.
down till he
I
only
wrote-
has 1 point of regular health, and the rest is non-lethal. Then we give him a cure light.
Hey Scott, look at me. You owe me 900 points of damage.
Well, that was.
And
about
I'm gonna
200
take
of it.
900 points
Hey,
of damage.
hey,
from
Kyle.
you, motherfucker.
Hey Kyle, that game's over, bubby.
The debt isn't.
The game.
The debt
What?
isn't settled.
Why are you
Alright,
living?
that's
Why are you
40
living in the
health is
past,
for
Kyle?
Isuma.
All right.
Because Maddie, that's what grudges.
The last 4 rolls are for Isuma. Okay.
I didn't
so,
know you were a dwarf.
Let's see.
Oh,
Uh,
it's in the book.
Gotcha.
I could use a wee bit of healing.
Yeah, everyone's pretty hurt at the moment.
Eternal good.
I'm fine.
This was also for Isuma. I don't know how much she's got left.
She still needs 20 health.
Alright.
Yeah, she took a wallop.
She is missing 6 health, so you can stop there if you wish.
Alright. This one's for me.
Okay. You are currently missing 20 health. There you go.
Alright, that'll be fine.
Peter's missing
and then-
30, but he can heal himself if he wishes to. Terran is missing what looks like 16.
Vaughn turns to Peter. You need any healing?
No, I am perfect.
He's a bit scratched up. He's got a mark here or there, but he looks all right for the most part.
I'll give him 1 poke with the wand anyway.
You just kind of jab.
How dare you? I'm kidding. It's fine.
Oh. Did we say let's see. Yeah. The wand is linked to the god the horseman Charon.
Yes.
Charon? Yeah, Charon.
Charon. Yes.
It's a solid black wood and it feels like steel to the touch. Dark as pitch with red lines and smells of ash and rot. A small skull at the bottom of it and the small depictions of a sickle run the length. I like to do stuff like that.
I think
Yeah,
the
add some
only
character to the wands.
I think the only wands that we haven't really put a whole lot of character into is we got a wand of cure serious wounds a while back that I forgot to ask about and never got any character added to it.
Mhm.
I still have it in my inventory though. What was I doing? Oh yeah, Terran.
Yes.
Vaughn looks at you and goes, "You're fine, right?"
I look at you like deadpan. I'm like, I need healing.
Your inner Genji is showing.
There you go. Here's one.
Oh, perfect.
16 health.
That's exactly what I needed. And then I look you back in the eyes and say, I need healing.
Vaughn's like, okay, hang on, and pulls out the staff of the dark tapestry. It's like, just let me get my staff of healing now.
Yeah, you pull that out, and Isuma just kind of puts her hand on you and just pushes your hand back down. Like, okay, easy. To reiterate, this large chamber is relatively empty. Now, anyway. A large 10-foot square metal platform sits on the ground to the west.
What does that platform do?
You feel perfectly fine, Sarah. Like you don't
I
really
know.
hurt at all at the moment.
I'm just angry.
Oh, also, the cut on your leg is completely removed. It didn't even scar.
Yes. Is it
Does-
technology, or is it just
Yes, it
fancy
is.
metal?
Yeah, it actually is.
Let
Do
me
you
guess.
see?
It's an elevator.
You're correct, actually. Yes. As you have guessed, this is it's a platform that would raise upwards from the looks of it.
I feel like I'm playing Ark.
I know, right?
So an elevator.
You rolled so
Or
well.
west.
You know how to make it work. It. Let's see. I think it goes up and down.
Oh,
Let me
down.
confirm that.
Okay. We went.
Yes, it does. It goes
Did
up
we
or
just
down.
find? Oh.
What?
Say again. Are you
Yanked
suffering
my
some
headphone
technical
cable out.
difficulties?
Makes me suffer from low T.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. Are you there? We are speaking from the fourth dimension.
Ah.
Ah,
There you
yes.
I'm back. Sorry.
We missed you.
I accidentally yanked my headphone cable out.
Oh no.
Good.
You catch it on like a fucking door or something.
Put it on my leg.
Ah.
My calves are too strong for my headphone cable.
You caught it on the side of your calf. It didn't
Yeah,
like
clearly.
loop around or anything. You just caught it.
Nah, just caught it on the corner.
His calf muscle formed a fist and grabbed it out of reflex.
This boy has that fucking marching band calves.
Martial arts and marching band will do good things to your legs.
Can confirm. Marching Man makes you have god tier legs.
What was I gonna ask?
As
I
I
had a
get
question.
fat, as I get fatter, I can't wait to have fat guy calves. It's going to be great. That's my plan for getting swole. I'll just be able to skip leg day, which is, the greatest of sins against the way of Broden. Way spelled W-H-E-Y. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get fat guy calves, and then just do nothing but bench, and then I'll just be completely swole all around.
You dishonor the path of curls and way.
I have fallen to the ways of Brokey, and the Gaines goblins are amongst us. But as you were saying,
We found stairs going down at one point, right?
correct.
I don't remember. Did we go down them? Are we currently down them? Or
No, okay.
Did we just pass
I'll
them
take
up?
control of your character for a moment. Doot. This is the hallway you all kind of are walking through. This doorway led to stairs going down.
gotcha.
And
Okay.
if you go this way, those are stairs going up.
All right. He will.
So, my lovely adventurers, what do you wish to do?
So these are doors, right?
Yes,
then
they are.
Then this is a left.
Correct.
I say we go through the double doors.
The double doors.
A lift.
Ooh.
What are you?
Hey,
Posh?
Hey man,
Peter.
I'm the one who gets to haunt. I play Eddie on Wednesdays. If you
I-
haven't watched it, by the way, people from the internet, I highly suggest it. It's a very fun time. I play as a drunken pirate with a French accent, and Maddie is our lovely captain.
And I just cannot figure out what to do with that drunken sailor.
That's a funny thing that we've not made that reference yet. You'd think that we would have by now. Alright.
I'm down for opening
I'm gonna just,
one or
I
both
guess,
of these doors.
I guess I'll move my adventurers
Yeah, boy.
where they need to go. What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? That door is fucking locked.
aha! Oh wait, Matt can probably just open with his key card.
Have him pull out the key and jam
I
it.
pull
Gotta
out
get his
my
Pokemon
my ultra rare card. Swipe it.
Hell yeah. As you go to do so, give me a HD check. So die 20 plus your level.
Oh no.
Me?
Yes, sir.
So okay. We're level 14, correct?
That is correct.
Mhm.
This will be DC 20.
Oh, that's 13. I need a 4. Wah.
Ah. You... Something ain't right. Something's fishy with the other side of that room. What it is, you can't say. Indeed. Since you didn't succeed, you don't really know exactly what's up, but you do know something's up. This happens before you swipe the key card. Do you wish to continue?
Yeah. I'm assuming we would like to go through this room.
Very good, very good. Let me get you ready with opening the door. Oops. I need to zoom in a little bit. Work with me here. There we go. Zip.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh yes.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh yes.
Oh.
Behold. Durgo Daemons. Select your characters and roll initiative as you all take a step in.
Woo! Oh no!
Did someone
Forgot
say
that there was a
names?
A deadly and vicious bouquet of insectile claws spout from a horrid three-legged, multi-eyed beast.
Scott.
Hey, it's sub 10. Adds to the list. If I can find the list.
It goes on the board. I like to think
Where
Scott
is the
has
list?
time in train with a marker at this point, where you just can go down and just make single tally marks.
Well,
like,
currently it's
that'll be
tied to
fun.
6-6 above and below. Oh wait, no, this actually puts it up 6-7.
What are you talking about?
He has
I'm keeping track of my initiative.
You keep a track. Yeah, whenever he rolls
Ah.
poorly, he puts a tally mark. Alrighty, alrighty. Oh, and I need to roll Isama and not forget that she exists again.
These things are neither humans nor robots, so get our pluses to hit damage.
But they are daemons, and you can fuck a daemon, right?
No, I can't.
A virgin.
Saving myself.
In the violent sense. Not
Oh.
the sexual sense, for once.
I mean, it's hard to tell with.
It's all Booba and Vagine with you, Sarah.
Speaking of Booba, hey Salt, is it a friend of yours?
Salt squints with his compound eyes and says, no, I've never recognized this one at least. Anyway, let's get the initiative moved around. Alrighty. Vaughn, you also had a weird feeling about what was going on the other side of this room, but you were powerless to stop Peter from swiping that card. So, what are you gonna do, my guy? You are staggered on the first round of combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What knowledge would it be to learn about these things?
It would be a Knowledge Planes, DC 22.
Planes is my best, so.
What is something that you
See.
would want to know about them, by the way? I've looked into the knowledge thing. You have to ask me a question and then roll the knowledge.
I thought it was we
Yeah,
roll it
every
and then
5 you beat it
depending on
by
how,
is another
yeah,
thing.
you give us a relevant piece of information.
Yes. Yeah, every 5 you beat it by is like another thing.
Okay.
So yeah.
Specifically then, resistances. I would love to know.
Resistances. I'll just copy paste it. Boop. DR 10, good. They are immune to acid, death effects, disease, and poison, and they have 10 resistance to cold, electricity, and fire.
Lovely.
Yeah, pretty bad. pretty bad for you all. Since you did beat it by 5 at least, I'll allow 1 extra question.
Would I know how good they could I know how good they are at climbing?
At climbing? Let me see. They don't have climb specifically, but
I got a lot of legs, so
they are capable of casting greater teleport. So keep that in mind.
Okay. In that case, not gonna do the thing I was thinking about, and instead, I don't really have good options for this thing. I'll go ahead and spin. I'll activate. Where is it? I'll activate speed time. Just give us haste.
Okay, cool. That is done. Terran, you're going next, my dude.
Damn it. Chaz beat me. Oh, that son of a bitch. I was like off in the sauce for a second. Okay, so this thing's got some resistances. Okay, so fire, electricity, cold, immunity to acid. Okay, this thing's a little bitch, is what you're saying.
Indeed, that is what I'm saying.
Excellent. Hold monster.
Oh. So it's like that, huh? To this one, I assume?
Yes.
Alrighty. Let's see. Do I have any immunities to that? I don't think I do. Yeah, I'm gonna have to save or suck. I suck!
You suck!
The Durgo Daemon will be fucking paralyzed for 13 rounds. Oh boy. Alright.
I see it. I'm like, good God! And I like cast hold monster, and I'm like, whew, it just looks like a bigger, scarier Salt.
I do that.
Salt took that personally.
Salt goes, hey!
Oh, are you saying you were insulted?
I would say that I am choosing to be the size that I am. Isama will go next. She will get to here, and she will make a single shot at this one, and then upon shooting it, she realizes that it's resistant to cold. Let's see here. She has that bonus. Oops. Make sure she has Deadly Aim on. Okay. Oops. No, not negative 32. That'd be crazy. 0 rifle. This. That will hit, and it will deal 8 damage to it. Hooray! She shoots at it, and you see the bolt of icy energy fire from her rifle, and it hits into the thing, and it barely harms it. Isama then says a curse word in Kasathan, and then says, "Why is everything we fight resistant to my cold weapons?" That Durgo Daemon is going to try and resist. DC 22. Oh, I'll get you. Sarah, you're going next.
Move action. Salt, go fuck it while you still can. One moment. Then I'm going to Winsome Lash, activating it. Make my weapon keen. So boop. Boop. Have to activate all these things. I've got 20-foot range. I can hit it from here, yes?
Believe so. Yes, you can.
Cool. And then, full attack.
Give it the old 1-2. Well, not a full attack.
Oh, yeah!
You use the move action to give an order, you know.
Ah, true. That's true. So the first one.
Yeah, that will hit, and...
Will the second one count as my haste attack? Well, no,
Yeah,
I wouldn't
you know
even get the haste attack.
Wait, yeah, you wouldn't get a haste unless you full attacked.
But I would get an extra move action, wouldn't I?
No.
Hmm.
That's in a different thing.
Yeah, that's in second edition, I think. Let's see. Your weapon is chaotic, not good. So
Yes.
it will deal a much smaller amount of damage. Okie doke. Moving right along. Let's see. That was Sarah. This Durgo Demon is going to go.
Can Sarah boop it?
Sarah hit it and hurt it.
No, I mean can Salt
could
boop
Salt
it, my
hit
bad.
it. Sure.
Bah.
He hit it. He doesn't deal enough damage to hurt it, though. Salt is just having fun stabbing at the thing while laughing maniacally. Yeah. So what's these things' movement? Let me see here. So these pools, by the way, the fluids. So the color is blue, but it's not water. It's very bubbly, and this room smells extremely acidic. Like, it's just, like, very chemically smelling in here. The pools that they're all sitting in are in pools of acid. Can I get a knowledge engineering check of DC 15 from anybody?
Yes.
Yeah, the name doesn't come to me because it's not listed in here, but the effect of it is that it is a pool of powerful acid that dissolves organic matter very rapidly, but leaves stone, plastic, and metal completely unharmed. And these things are just bathing in it, more or less. With a slosh, this thing gets up and kind of hops over to here. Has 30 more feet that it can use. It gets to there. And then it will continue to move to here. And so at this point, I'm going to make you all fucking hate yourselves because what Durgo Demons can do is a free action. Behold the aura of Feeble Mind.
Oh, gross.
Listen here, you son of a bitch.
Yeah. Oh,
How
yeah.
fucking dare you?
I need a will save of 20 of everyone except Terran, or you're affected by Feeble Mind.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, fuck you guys.
The thing begins chittering its chitinous plates and mandibles together in a way that is just completely impossible. Just like the sounds of it are just bringing sanity to the mind. I need some will saves.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Rolled a 1. Is this a charm effect?
This is a mind-affecting compulsion effect.
You don't get that immunity till later.
Huh. Well. Looks like I might have to wait. Hold on.
Isama also rolled a 1.
Oh. That's not good.
Bon is fine.
What does Feeble Mind do again?
Feeble Mind. Your intelligence
it's
and
real
charisma
bad.
drop to 1.
Ah. I need not...
Let's
yeah.
If you cast arcane spells, you have a -4 to the saving throw. Sarah?
Yeah. I'm in danger.
Good thing I'm a divine caster.
Indeed. Oh, you lucky, lucky thing. Well.
But what about Salt? Is Salt technically a demon?
Yeah, Salt is a demon, of sorts. He's an outsider for sure. That's a fucking good question though.
He is technically a vassal of a chaotic deity.
Yeah. I'm trying to see any resistances. Outsiders
Demons are
have
like
no
the neutral.
resistances. To
He's
any-
immune to mind affecting effects.
He is?
Yes.
Is that from being an imp? I can't remember.
Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay, he's fine then. Yeah. So, Isama and Peter.
How do we have hero points set up again?
The rules is written version. So you get 1 per level or per heroic, like, action.
Yeah. Well, that's not good.
Indeed. I don't think Vaughn has made you re-roll anything. Vaughn, would you like
I
to
have
do
not. I could, although I would point out you can still fight if you're feeble-minded.
that? Yeah.
You just can't cast spells or communicate.
This is true.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna make Peter reroll that. I will do that actually.
Yeah,
Then
just hope I
might
don't roll another
idiot.
1. Watch me get a 2. Nope, still fell.
Alas. Alright.
No,
I rolled a 4.
Peter.
In the temporary section for your intelligence and charisma, give yourselves negatives until you have only a 1 in the stat. God, that is rough. But that is what it does on its turn. Peter, you are barely intelligent and practically incapable of, letting out your personality. You're more or less just a fucking automaton at this point. Just, what would you like to do?
Well, only thing I can think of doing.
Murder.
Murder. 5, 50, 20. And I'm gonna chippity chop.
Oh, dude, you don't even get any bonuses for smite anymore.
Yeah, you don't. In fact, it's a negative. Oh! I see.
Who needs charisma when you're got a
Needs
sword?
charisma when you're just chopping the fuck out of things.
Good.
Yeah, the thing is
So
enabled to
obliterates it.
keep itself safe, so you slash at it and get a massive chunk into its chitin. But the thing is unnaturally resistant to damage. Vaughn, what are you gonna do, my guy?
BT dubs.
Huh?
Hold on. Pulling it up now. This one? That.
What's this? Or of Faith.
Any attack made against an enemy within 10 feet of me is treated as good aligned for purposes of overcoming damage reduction.
Oh! Is that, just a passive?
Yep.
No shit!
It only
Okay.
functions when I am conscious and not dead.
Okay. I'll give Sarah her extra 10 damage back then, so another 20 damage. Well done.
And
my
Salt dealt 3.
dude. Salt dealt 3, yes! Excellent. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's significantly much. That's a lot more damage then. Who we got next? Oh, yeah, Vaughn, yeah.
I am going to open fire on the one that put that aura up.
Okay. That was this one.
Just check. Yep. No. Okay.
What we got here? Yeah, its touch AC is 14, so all but the first one. Electricity, it resists, but not all of it. So we've got a grand total. It's a lot of 17s.
I see that.
27 damage in total. Is that counting point blank shot?
No.
Okay, so 31. Well done.
Not terrible.
Taryn.
I'm going to do this thing. I'm gonna do Flame Strike, and we're gonna do it like right here.
Okay.
It's what, 20 foot?
Yeah,
10
this
foot
one's gonna
radius?
just fail, so I'm gonna use that damage roll for it. Give me another roll. Okay, so he makes his reflex save. Yeah.
Half of it is sweet holy damage.
Yes, so it will not be subject to its fire resistance. So,
Can suck it.
the first one is just gonna fucking have to deal with that. So it's 23 fire and 23 holy. So there's the 23 holy right there, and then 13 fire, and so it was. The other one is going to take 26 damage, which means it's 13 and 13, so it's going to take 13 off the fucking bat, and then 3.
Oh, and then I'm going to take a shift. Actually, I'm gonna take a movement to where I just go into the corner.
Okay. Cool.
Because if that thing inches forward, I don't want to be within its radius.
It's a good play. Good play. Isuma is going to shift to here, and then light that motherfucker up. Let's see here. Let me give her the rapid fire and semi-auto. Take this, you nerd. Let me get the extra bonuses in here. Do. Okay. And she'll get 1 extra attack as well. Holy shit. Okay, yeah. So again, their touch AC is, that's with everything added in. So the touch AC is 14, so the crit will not confirm, unfortunately. But we are looking at, that's a pretty respectable amount of damage, even through its resistances. 73? Okay. Yeah, that was very, very, very painful for it. Ow. Let's see. Yeah, she blasts into the thing, and I'm gonna say she blows out one of its, 7 shoulders.
That's way too many shoulders.
This Dargo Demon is going to attempt 22 is what it needs. Damn it. I'll get out soon. Trust me. Your days are numbered, Taryn. I'm gonna come at you here in a moment. Sarah, what are you gonna do?
This one is going to die.
But why?
I hope. Just to get a bit extra damage in there, spending a point of shock and grasp.
Okay. So using spell combat, do you want to use spell strike, or do you want to just cast the spell?
I'm gonna spell strike.
Okay.
Putting in the -2s.
Do you cast the spell first, or before, or after the full attack?
Before.
Okay. So make just 1 attack with a -2.
Okay.
Well, actually, it'll be -1 because haste is active.
True. Yes, here we go.
Touch AC 14. That's just gonna auto miss, but you still get your full attack.
Okay. Here comes the full attack. Bah.
Yeah, all of those will hit. Go ahead and roll the damage for the shocking grasp. Okay, so that's going to be 9 plus 6 plus 12 plus...
And the haste attack, don't forget that.
Yes. Can I get one more then?
Bah.
That'll hit.
Bah.
So 35. Whew, okay, yeah, this thing is looking very, very bloody. Nasty, demonic ichor is starting to pour out of this thing as it looks like it's on its absolute last leg. And it has 8 legs. How many legs does this thing have? Let me count. 1, 2... It has 3 legs and 5 arms. That's weird. Daemons are strange. And then Salt stings that one for 3 damage. I'm pretty sure it's immune to poison. Yeah, it's immune to poison. Okay. That is your turn. This one is going to repay that kind gesture. It's going to shift forward. That was a good move on your part, Taryn.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Ooh.
It is then going to use those 5 arms against you, Sarah, because fuck you, that hurt. Oh. Hey, I hit you a few times.
3 hits.
Yes, this. 3 hits, so we've got 36 damage. I'll take that. Thank God you have a high AC. Imagine if your intelligence went down, by the way.
Yeah.
You
There goes my
lost that.
AC.
Yeah. And then it's once again going to try and, as a free action, use its Feeble Mind aura, but everyone that's in the aura has either succumbed to it or is immune to it now. And now a fun little Quicken spell it gets to cast. Quicken Summon Swarm.
No.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Does that
yes.
provoke?
Oh, you're right, that would provoke. Let me cast that defensively. So, what level of spell is that?
It's +4 to whatever summon swarm is.
Let's see. It's 15. It's gonna be 19. Oh, what? Oh, I've clicked it again. Sorry.
It's 19?
Yeah, it's a level 2 spell. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's get a cool little swarm in here, shall we? Huh? How we do that? Let's see. Oh, what kind of swarm shall we play with today, huh? Oh, here's a good one. You know what? What kind of swarms can I use? It's bats, rats, or spiders.
Rats, or spiders.
It still makes it, but the DC should be 21.
20. Do you have an ability making it higher?
No, Quicken just raises it by 4 spell levels.
Oh, yeah, you're right actually. So that would make it a level 7 spell, making it 29.
It still makes it. It made
yeah,
a.
yeah.
It
I
made
just
a
wanted to do
35.
the math in my head. So I don't have. Oh no, I do have this. Boop. Insect swarm. Enjoy this, Taryn. Let's see.
I hate with all my heart. I hate with all my heart. The fuck.
So here's the swarm ability. It hits you automatically because that's how that do. Do. Have 6 damage, or die 6 damage.
What kind of swarm did you pick?
Spiders.
They get a poison.
I know. And then can I get a DC 11 distraction check, and then it's poison, which is also DC 11. Both are Constitution checks.
Constitution?
Aye. No, not con. That's your. I'm sorry. It's Fortitude.
Oh. Ooh.
Lol.
Wow, it's not much better.
You want to roll me another one? Well. You don't get poisoned, but you are distracted.
I like to think that instead of it being like a thing of spiders, it's a thing of moths, which Terrence deeply still has an issue with.
That's funny. I'm going to give you this.
He just starts screaming.
There we go. Back to the top of initiative. Vaughn, what are you going to do?
Swift action, spend a grit point. I'm gonna start with the one that's not being hold person, and if it dies, I'll switch to the other one. Fire. Oh wait, hang on. I fired 5 shots last round, right? Yes, I actually need to only fire 3 this time.
Have you run out of ammo?
No, I'm low, so I need to actually only click something that does 3. So, 1 second. I realized I was like, oh, I have 1 ammo less than I would like to for this.
Mm-hmm.
So, just need to make an adjustment on this real quick.
Okay.
If it will work. please. Hate rolls on me sometimes. Go to type something in, and it's like, one letter will appear, and then it'll go away, and another letter will appear.
Oh, yeah.
Annoying. Alright, here we go.
Go ahead.
There we go.
Those will all hit.
Well, the middle one doesn't.
Oh, no, yeah, I'm sorry. The middle one doesn't. But the first one is enough to kill this one.
So the second one goes to the one that's being... Or the third one.
Yes, the third one will hit that one, of course, dealing 11 damage. Very nice. Well, I actually need to do... you had to roll twice, so it would be that. Okay, yeah, Terran. When it dies, the insect swarm disappears. However, you are still nauseated for 1 round. So
Okay.
You have a move action and nothing else.
I'm going to shift. I'm going to move. I'm not shift. I'm going to move there and cower.
Yeah. You're like trying to slap these spiders crawling all over you, but as you like move over to here, you realize that they have gone. Like they were absolutely covering you a moment ago.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Question on how Summon Swarm works, though. It says duration is concentration plus 2 rounds.
Yes.
So what, for those 2 rounds after he died, or?
Well, summon spells, they just disperse once you... They're just the way summon spells work. That kind of like overrules a bunch of stuff. The plus 2 is for like if you want to cast something and then like have to deal with something else. That way you don't have to worry about the concentration part of it. Yeah, Isuma is just going to do what she does best and mow that motherfucker down. Yeah, let's see. I'm pretty sure like all of those hit. Yeah, its AC right now is fucking 4. So, yeah, we've got 13 plus 11 plus another 11 plus 7 plus 13 plus 12, 67. That is enough to kill. And that brings an end to initiative.
Yeah.
Bravo, bravo. Salt flies to the top of the thing as it crumbles. The only thing holding it up is the fact that hold person is still active, or hold monster, and it like strikes a pose and says, "I am the greatest outsider in the party."
Good job, love.
He then gets a shy anime girl face and then chuckles to himself.
Alright. Now that I'm done cowering in the corner, let's investigate this fucking abomination room.
Indeed. Be sure
healing.
you all get 9,600 experience.
Oh boy.
Yeah, boy.
Close.
A metal catwalk connected by 2 bridges spans the perimeter of the acrid-smelling chamber. 10 feet below this catwalk, a bubbling vat of pale lavender fluid churns and smokes. Gray metal chains attached to winches suspend small cages or hooks over these pools of eye-watering fluid.
How long does that feeble mind last?
So the way that the ability works is you get another save every minute. So in another minute, you get to make another roll. That's just how their ability works. If it was the spell, it's permanent. But luckily, it's not the spell.
Ah. So Peter's just gonna be standing there very quietly. He's gonna put his sword his way. He's just gonna cross his arms and wait. He's like, he's very quiet.
It takes 4 minutes for Isuma to overcome it. You want to give me a couple rolls, Peter?
Get
it's
it on.
DC 20.
Nope.
You just keep rolling until you get it.
There we go.
It only takes you 2 minutes. It takes Isama 4 minutes. But yeah, after a moment, the penalty to your intelligence and charisma go away. All right. Well, heroes, what do?
Well, need to assess the situation because that was almost bad.
Yeah, that could have been extremely bad.
Why the hell are there demons?
You know what? I honestly, the Technic League doesn't surprise me. They just disappoint me.
They
Can
are
I get a
evil.
boot from that stick again?
Yes.
That thing had gangly legs, and it liked to bop me with them.
And she is missing 40 health. Oh,
There's 25.
very nice.
Just the charges. We have 10 charges left on the wand. Cure mod. So, one of those. And we've got 9 charges.
Mm-hmm. She's sitting at 94 out of 103, so.
Yeah, she's fine.
Alrighty. Peter, after, like I said, after 120 seconds go by, you kind of like, your consciousness more or less comes into you. Like you never passed out or anything, but everything seems to be much clearer to you. You're able to think like you could before.
That was not pleasant.
The corpses of the Dargo demons slump over and fall and plummet into the acid, splashing it onto the area. It evaporates within seconds. Indeed.
I take one long step over to the door and I say,
your foot stretches.
"Look, gang, I found a door."
You fiddle with it and it's locked.
Oh, fiddle.
We could also go through this one.
Fiddle, motherfucker.
This one might lead into the same room as the one in the previous room.
The door is now unlocked.
I finish and go, "Oh, yes." I take one long step back. Yes, yeah, we could definitely go through that door too. I wonder why they have, I don't know, baths of acid with demons right next to their lovely elevator. It's weird flexes, but okay. Peter, get over there and open this door.
Okay. It's hard to do whenever there are people.
Okay, boss.
Doorbot 3000, get over here.
You unlock the door with no trouble. Let me just get that one closed because they close automatically. This room contains several large, bulky devices covered with glass bulbs and flashing lights. Swivel-mounted chairs and built-in binocular-like ports further add to the mystery of these awkward, softly humming contraptions.
I will step in.
Can I get a knowledge engineering?
Yes! Not I, said the cat.
You may. As soon as I can open my character sheet and not Salt's for the 5th time.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, you, Sarah, are able to immediately identify this is a nanotech laboratory.
Ooh.
It's a fully functioning nanotech laboratory.
No, that's pretty rad.
Can I build a body for what's his face here?
I mean, with enough time, perhaps. That would be more of, like, are you trying to make like a robotic body?
I don't care. Is there a body lying around I can shove his brain into?
No, there's not. Yeah, you've not really spoke with him that much. He would know.
This is probably a good time to do that.
Oh, joy.
Want to talk to the canned jackass, everyone?
Sure.
Sure.
Cool. Close the door behind you. Thanks. I get out the canned jackass and I turn it on. I make sure to unplug the speakerphone we've had plugged into him.
To unplug the speakerphone?
Mm-hmm. Because remember, we were using his speakers with the earpiece to make a speakerphone.
Yeah. Okay. You activate the thing, and there's a bit of static followed by the. The pain! The indescribable amount of pain!
Oh, shut up and enjoy this, and I turn on the camera.
Wait. Where are we? What is that? Oh, wait. I recognize this laboratory. We're in the base.
Yes.
Well, you have done well, Sarah. Have you identified the room I have described to you before?
I don't remember what that room was.
Ah, yes, I see. Your feeble, mortal mind. I can see this way.
I turn him off and I turn him back on. I turn him back on.
Why? I've done nothing to
You insulted me.
Oh, forgive me, please. I will not do it again.
Thank you.
I've been so long without communication. As I was saying, my most beautiful caretaker, lovely Sarah Hitchkin. Okay. I believe, if I am correct, we are in the first basement level of the Technic League's base. Have you found a lift of sorts? It should be in this kind of area.
Yeah, it goes down to the vat level and then it goes up, and we haven't been up yet.
Yes. If you can go up into the next area above us, you should be able to find another laboratory similar to this one. It would be more of the robotic housing. It was where my captain has been storing his latest project, something that I would be making use of with this. A form of immortality on his part. He was attempting to put his brain into this machine and find a way of escaping the, restraints of the flesh.
Interesting.
Indeed. You do this for me, and I will give you anything that you would request of me.
Tell me really quick, what are those vats for? That were housed by the demons?
Oh, you've dealt with the Dergo demons, have you?
Yes. Well, we did.
They proved as a very interesting little side project on, what was his name? Oh, yes, Skarklindir, one of the elfin wizards of the Technic League. He worked with several of the battle mages near this laboratory, if memory served. The acid pits, as people tended to call them, they were a way of getting rid of undesired material. Say you were to kill a man and he had unbiological parts similar to your implants, Sarah. Well, why go through the effort of surgically extracting them and having a mess when you could simply dip them into the acid pits and then retrieve your items with but only moments of a wait?
Of course.
Looks around at the abject horror the rest of the group is experiencing. That makes sense to me.
You seem a much more easier person to get along with than at first I would have expected, Sarah. You would have quite a bit of promise knowing your technological engineering. Of course, that is if you wish to join the League.
I just look down at him, and I hover my finger over the button.
No, wait, let's not be hasty. It's just an opportunity. We don't have, okay, let's change the subject.
What happens if we get up there and his brain is already in that body?
Well, if I'm correct, you have been creating an upstart, have you? Is the Technic League not distracted? How have you gotten this far?
Because we came in through the basement, while the King of Numeria came in through the front door.
I see. Well, if that is the case, then the Technic League captains will all have been shipped out to different sections of Starfall. More than likely, that is why any of you are still alive, even considering your subterfuge.
What kind of body is this?
Oh, robotic one.
Android-like, like the people we've killed, or,
Similar. Though, the science of Andropha and their strange mechanical engineering, along with biotech, it is not as adept. It is more identifiable as a machine than a typical android.
How big is it?
No, it's not that large. It's bigger than Peter. If memory serves, of course. That, of course, was
Gotcha.
more than likely months ago. My sense of time is all askew.
Being dead
Gotcha.
does that.
Any other questions before we shut him off to keep him quiet while we
Wait,
sneak around?
I'll be quiet. Don't shut me off. That's so bad. Turning back on. I'm failing to think of something.
Anyone else have questions?
Oh no, he seems.
Come on, Sarah. Turn him off and I'll get the right sound of his screams.
Oh wow, Salt.
I do too. We think alike, and I hit the button.
There is a quick
Wait.
as the thing goes quiet.
Here's the thing, though. He's still completely capable of sentient thought while he's in that, I think. I hope. So now it just has to do with the quiet.
It's either that or he sits in a state of both life and death and like a constant state of sleep paralysis.
Hey, what if it's like when I erase people from time from? I think that's what he sits in.
Probably.
I think it's similar.
But that gave me an idea. I'm gonna put him in the body. He's held up his bargains, but we have, and I pull up my key ring, her. He'll be a robot.
He'll be an android. There's a semantical difference here.
Still.
Upon you, talking about Cassandra, she activates herself. And then there's just an immediate...
And what will I do then?
If he does decide to kill us after we put him into a new robot body, could you stop that from happening?
Yes. Though I feel you could do that on your own.
Point.
That is also true.
Another idea. What?
Yes?
What if we just put her in the robot?
No.
Alright.
I'm liking the new attitude. I love that we put these chips in you.
The hologram of Cassandra on the let me see if I can pull her up real quick for everybody. She is. Gotta go through all this shit. Boop. Yes. the expression of Cassandra, the hologram blinks and kind of like statics a bit, and it says,
I was the slave of the true Iron God Unity for an untold number of centuries. I do not trust robots of any form, for they are all of Unity. In the same way that mortals are the children of the gods themselves, the gods of flesh and faith.
That's fair. I mean, we wouldn't put you in a robot unless it was like the most absolutely necessary thing in the world. So don't worry your little artificial head about that. Right, Sarah?
Do you have plans like that for me, Sarah?
I don't. It depends on what the party wants to do. I just want your help to bring down Unity in the Technic League at large. And then I don't. What do you want?
I wish to take down Unity and protect this world from its wrath.
What after that?
she just like stares at you.
I have not considered that. I have not considered how we will even take down Unity. Though I know its weaknesses, they are the weaknesses of a god. And we, or you, have the weapons of the living.
I bet
So let us worry
bet
about
he's-
that first.
he's not a real god.
No, Unity is a true god, by even mortal definition.
Wait.
So she's at least Mythic 3.
So we signed on to kill God?
Well,
Bonds,
we did.
like-
That was the point from the beginning, Taryn. I did not
I mean-
speak poetically when I referred to Unity as the Iron God.
I thought there was a bit of hyperbole rather than, like, literalism, but
Bonds
that's
like
different
Helion.
context.
Helion was also supposedly a god, and he went down pretty easy.
Well,
My dear brother. Helion was a flaw. Helion was made unwhole. I am a closer thing to Unity than Helion ever was, and I am but a grain of sand compared to Unity.
Shit. But she might have. Yep, that's gonna put a pickle in the rest of my plans for this year.
Isuma pipes up and says, let me put it this way. Unity was the AI that controlled the Divinity, the ship that I arrived on this world from. The world ship that created the rain of stars that I've read of in the history of Numeria. The world ship Divinity, that name was not poetic in its nature either. The thing could have very well been a small planet in its sheer size. And a single AI controlled all of it. That single AI for thousands of years has probably been gaining some kind of energy due to the Divinity Drive. If I think that is what it's called.
You are correct.
The what?
Says Cassandra Lee. Cassandra Lee then turns her little hologram to you, Vaughn, and says,
The Divinity Drive. The perfection of Androtha. The greatest single piece of technology ever created by mortality.
What does it do?
The Divinity Drive. I do not believe that it is important for now, but it is what was capable of faster than light travel. It has allowed Androtha to enter its true golden age, and was able to, by itself, power all of the the Divinity. The Divinity was named after the Divinity Drive.
It can what?
Faster than light travel? How do you think that the ship was able to scale the stars in the way it did in as short a time?
I don't know. Using this other world-bending ability that we have on Galaran called magic.
But fun. Sorry.
Cassandra pipes up and says,
You will find that magic and technology ride a very same line.
Oh, I need to get that drive. That needs to go into the museum. Boys and lady and wasp thing.
Then Isuma raises a hand and says, and alien.
And
You're
and
lady.
alien. Let us not dawdle any longer.
And then you hear
for we
Cassandra
have
say,
God.
And AI.
and then after a short bit of screaming, you hear fucking Theras say,
And put the brain in the jar! Would you do that?
Salt, stop turning him on.
And the AI and the brain in the jar and anything else? Do we have anyone else? And empty your bags, people. Is there any other sentience that we have lying around?
There's his floating bubble that talks to him in binary.
Yeah, does my robot count?
And the robot. Yes, fine, okay.
By
Gods.
simple definition, I do not believe I count.
But you can do math. You have to be able to count.
Just by protesting, you do count. Anyway.
Affirmative.
Let us not dawdle any longer. We have a robotic god to kill and a faster-than-light drive to get for me to have in my museum. That is the goal now.
What's the security look like on your museum, by the way?
Definitely subpar. I will definitely be breaking into it on my spare times on my weekend.
It's not your museum, is it?
I lean forward and I put a finger to your lips and I say, "We don't talk about it. Not after the incident."
Is it your arch-rival's museum? Have you been stealing his work?
We don't talk about it. Not after the incident. I'll get you to blow. Anyway, let's avoid semantics and let us continue into this delving of this base.
Indeed. Well, what do you all want to do?
Now we can
now-
go
Salt
from the
and
other.
ask again.
You all stand within a nanotech laboratory within the basement of the Technic League.
Go back
Third
in.
Harris, we need to go up.
Let's go. Well, for his thing, yeah.
Yeah,
But I mean, I want to explore this whole place.
me too.
So
Back to
the
that other door?
back to the other door in the acid room.
Sure.
Yeah, in the acid bathhouse.
You open the door.
Hey Luke, does Salt ever answer me?
I'll answer that at the end of the game.
Gotcha.
But yes. What do you all wish to do now?
We're gonna go up here.
Yeah, go up to that door.
Go ahead and get in marching order. I know Terran's gonna open it. I mean, Peter's gonna open it.
I am the best.
You are the tankiest, that's for sure. Oops. Alrighty. The door is already unlocked, so it's just a simple case of opening it. It opens to a staircase.
So it looks like it's going
Up or down?
It's a good question. Just a moment, and I'll answer it. They lead up. Also, Vaughn, you identify with your perception check of 51 a secret door right there.
Ooh. Hey, Taryn. There's a
What?
door right there.
A secret door?
Yeah, it's right there. Do you not see the outline in the wall?
It's fucking practically glowing to you.
I look at you with like this look, and I think, yeah. What kind of archaeologist wouldn't see a secret door? What the fuck is wrong with his eyes? Boop.
That fails.
No.
Doesn't fail by 5 though, so you can try again. Hey, that one will succeed. You tinker with it for, we'll say, 7 rounds, and there's like a, and you have this kind of typical, see, yes, I'm gonna and it doesn't open. You have to keep trying for 3 more rounds after that, and you get the thing to open.
Yeah, I just showing you guys what not to do when opening a secret door.
Well. What will the party do now? Do you wish
Secret
to
tunnel?
explore?
Yeah, I want to see what's behind it.
Let's see what's behind secret door number 1.
Secret tunnel.
It's a hallway. It's a very long hallway.
Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. This door opens into what looks like a storeroom of sorts. The shelves that line this room's walls hold food, water, inexpensive ale, blankets, and other miscellaneous supplies.
Boring things. Interesting.
There may be another secret door in there. Bond,
There's an unsecret door right there.
Oh. Let's try the unsecret door.
Okay. How'd that?
I imagine this tunnel is just there to connect.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Oh, I've entered a bad zone.
I got you. Whoop. The bad touch zone. Whoa.
Wait, we've been in this room before?
No, you have not. Let me scroll a bit. Aha! This room seems to be a bit of a barracks. Oops, that's not what I need. Several simple bunk beds line the walls of this long hall, while a few tables and chairs with dirty plates and mugs of half-consumed ale decorate the center of the room.
Well, there's a big double door. And then 2...
With the look of it, this place could bunk around almost 20 people.
Huh.
Did any of them leave anything lying around that looks important?
Give me a perception check. Nope.
Okay.
I mean, there's like miscellaneous stuff, like I said before, but nothing of note.
All right, so we got 3 doors, boys.
3 doors down?
Yep.
Well, we got top, bottom, or forward. Eeny, meeny, miny, top. Doop, 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 doop.
Oops. What have I done? What? Yes. This room seems much more, private. A room contains a sturdy bed, a large wooden table covered with maps and notes, and a stand on which is displayed an exotic suit of armor.
Oh. I detect magic on the armor.
I'm having to look. Let's see. It is magical, yes.
Ha ha.
It is Eastern in its design.
I know everything about it.
Yes, you do. Wow. This is a very, very interesting set of armor. First of all, it is called Oyori? Oyoroi. That is what the armor is called, but in specific, it is a +3 martyring. Oyoroi. Martyring, the armor allows the wearer to capitalize on their own injuries to heal their allies. Once per day, as an immediate action, when an enemy confirms a crit against someone wearing this armor, the wearer can heal up to 9 allies within 30 feet as if using mass Cure Light wounds. That cures 1d8 plus 9 hit points each. This ability cannot be placed on armor that possesses an ability, blah 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 blah, that's what it does.
A lot of money.
That enchantment does not have a plus assigned to it. It just makes it 18,000 more expensive.
Woo! Loot for the loot pile.
Indeed. Who wants to add it to their inventory?
Peter's got the biggest bag of holding, I think.
Sure.
Cool, cool. Okay.
I gotta see if I've got room. There's quite a bit in there.
I want to look at the maps and notes on the table.
Yeah, they seem to just be kind of like battle layouts for outside of Starfall. But the one in particular that's been stuck, well, it's got little like pins in it to hold it, flat to the table. Seems to be a map of Starfall with several places marked and a couple of those places X'd out.
Would I be able to tell if any of those places are like the inn where we stayed?
Give me a knowledge local. DC 25.
So, challenge.
Knowledge local.
Yeah,
Nope.
You can't tell. You don't really know Starfall that well.
Let me take a crack.
Yeah,
Fuck.
Taryn. Like I said, Taryn, you were able to better identify like the map itself. Like Vaughn, you know this is a map of Starfall, but that's about it.
And that's about it. Yeah.
Taryn, you know it's a map of Starfall, and you can like identify. Okay, this is this, but I don't know what the hell these are. You don't understand the significance of the things marked on it.
Sarah, you got any idea?
Yeah,
Need a
it's
knowledge
map.
local. Here's a shot. No, not a clue.
Yeah, Sarah, you're not even able to identify it's a map of Starfall.
Oh yeah, that's a cool map of Parisia. I just look at you, I'm like, what?
That's a cool map of ancient Greece.
What's Greece?
Canonically shows up in Pathfinder, by the way. Twice. Fun fact.
What?
Yeah. Remember in Return of the Rune Lords? Remember
Yeah.
Remember that crazy guy that was turned into like a statue of moss? He was muttering.
Yeah, the guy that did the.
He was
the
from
stuff
ancient
from,
Greece on. He was from ancient Greece on Earth. He was speaking Greek, which is why no one can understand him.
I don't know. It sounds Greek to me.
Indeed.
Damn, I didn't make that joke. Shit. Alright, let's check the bottom door.
Alrighty. I'll move everybody. Whoop.
You boy.
Loot for the loot gods. I'll take that
Oops,
map
that's
with
not
me,
what I want to
but
do.
I can't.
A hallway If you go down it and turn the corner, it leads back into this room where you fought the twins.
Let's go back to the double doors.
To the double doors.
You boy.
Do I have... Oh, do I have something on me that I could mark stuff with? Don't know.
Like chalk?
Like a pen or something.
Yeah, like chalk.
Do you have anything like
Yes,
that?
chalk. It doesn't look...
I cast.
I was
chalk.
hoping I did, because I was thinking about
Do you not have
taking the
arcane
map.
mark?
No, I'm not an arcane caster.
Oh.
I was thinking of taking the map and just marking on it where the different pins were in it. Well, I guess there'd be tiny holes, right?
Where like they were circled and crossed out, that was done with like ink.
Oh, okay? Is there like a pen on the table?
Yeah.
Okay. I wanna mark the places that the other pins are in the map, and I wanna take the map, stick it in my bag.
Okay. Yeah, you have a map of Starfall. A marked map of Starfall. You can call it that. It weighs nothing.
All right. Yeah, as we're leaving, Pod's like, "Hang on,
Wait. This might be important. But the room that you've opened it to, that's funny. The stairs here lead to area D4. Lol. The empty chamber is a primary point of entry for the basement of Starfall's non-spellcasting guards. It's just a little like entryway.
All right.
I want to see where this door goes, but I don't want to open it myself."
Yeah, that one you can get to open, and it's a stairway going up. Like I said before, it's a. Oops, sorry.
Oh, it's that.
I don't
it's
mean
that
to
guys.
move you. My bad. Yeah, it's the main way to get down here.
In that case, did we check all the doors in that one hallway, or did we skip any? I think the door we didn't go through was the one that went down, right? The stairs down.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I think we should go down first. I am of the opinion that we should go down.
I agree.
All right. I'm fine with that.
Indeed.
Onward.
Let's see.
Onward. To downtown we go.
Alrighty, I will move you all where you need to be. Just a moment. Whoop. Where have you gone? There you are. Alrighty, there's you. And there's you. You'd be over here. Aha, there you all are. This is the door in question. Just kind of move everyone over here, because Peter would be the one with the key.
Yes.
Ta-da! There's kind of a noise as that door opens to go downstairs.
Go.
Joe Biden, wake up. Alright. Do you all wish to go further down?
Absolutely.
Indeed.
Alrighty. In that case,
Awesome.
I'm going to move everyone just a moment. I'll have you up and moving in here just a minute. Alrighty. Boop. Okay. Stairway opens up into the next section. I've got to do a bit of scrolling. Okay. The air in this room is unusually warm and humid, and a film of condensation covers every surface. Along the walls sit several pods of water in which grow tangles of strange plant life. 2 doors provide an exit to the east and west, and both doors have short messages on their surfaces. A short table to the south is covered in a large mound of soggy paperwork and what appears to be strange red and black seed pod about the size of a cabbage.
The fuck?
What do these words
Not
say?
like that.
The words are also obviously in Androphan. To the west, here, it reads Sub-basement level 2 access. While the one to the east in giant letters says Danger, followed by Meat Garden.
The what?
Excuse you?
On principle, as a human being, I'm gonna have to destroy that.
I would love to know what's behind that door.
I need to
I
know
don't
what's
think-
back there.
I don't think we should touch it, but I want to know.
I say, what does that say to the big thing?
Can I get a knowledge nature check, DC 20, from somebody?
Do I have nature?
Vaughn just like it says meat garden.
Nope.
It
Me.
says what?
It says meat garden.
You know, on principle, we have to go in there.
I don't want to.
Look, Vaughn, what was that phrase that you said earlier? I want to explore all of this place.
You succeed on your check.
I do want to
You
explore.
confirm, Vaughn, those plants are harmless, but they are not native to Galarian.
Oh boy.
Those are
Oh,
alien
fuck.
plants.
Well, we've dealt with them before.
Itzma, are those plants from your planet?
Isama goes to inspect it. She says, no, they're not. And she seems rather interested. These things are
Wonderful.
not from Kevoth, though I have seen them before on the Divinity, years ago.
What were they used for on the Divinity?
They are rather toxic if you were to consume them, but they could be worked into several kinds of medicinal herb.
Ah.
Think of it like milking a snake of its venom in order to make an antitoxin of it.
Terran,
It's also known that apparently the word said that on their home planet there were a specific breed of strange bear-like creature that were fond of these.
Wait. First, you're telling me that these are alien plants that are definitely poisonous to eat.
Yes.
And then they're the favorite food of a space bear, and you're telling me that there's
That
a
makes her
meat
giggle.
garden right there, and there's the implications.
There are many
There any-
implications.
Are there any of those bears?
The word space bear can be used to describe it, but it does sound rather animated.
I swear to all the gods
What?
that if we go through that door where it says meat garden, and there's just a horde of space bears, I'm going to burn this entire compound to the ground. I was planning on doing it beforehand.
You all keep chiming up, and Salt by this point actually kind of moves over here to this table, and he puts on a tiny pair of glasses, which makes his fucking compound eyes look really fucking crazy. And he kind of like holds up a piece of soggy paper that kind of rips apart very easily. It says, "Yes, interesting. Yes, also
Yeah,
now."
Yeah, all right, we get it, Salt. I was kidding.
Ah. Yes, Dr.
If
Salt.
I
With
hold
his...
these long enough, they will think I can read.
Boss, you're just as smart as I am. You, in fact, leached some of my intelligence into your own body.
Yes,
You
but
can
it's
read.
funny to say, Sarah. It's not all sex and murder. We can be joking. Whatever. My genius is lost here.
What's on the papers?
What's your prognosis, Dr. Salt?
He puts it down quietly. These are words.
He says, yes,
Lupus.
I recognize some of these words. I have no idea what this says. So if anyone wants to interact with it, you need to roll sleight of hand to be very, very delicate with the papers.
Oh.
Aaron should be good at
Sleight
that.
of hand, you say?
Well, there you go. You don't damage the papers. Now, let's see. It is a knowledge nature check upon looking through the papers.
They in
Okay,
language
you
that
can
Aaron
roll it even
read.
if you don't have it. DC 10 to identify what the hell. Okay, so you can identify. These are notes of someone named Jaran Sogran. They kind of just seem to be going over a strange obsession with plant life.
These are space bears. I skim through and I go, yes, these are words.
And
I thought that joke would stick a little better. Apparently there's a scientist and he is quite invested in this alien botany. Still doesn't explain the meat garden, but unless he's growing meat plants, which that doesn't make any sense.
that sounds
Why don't we just open the door and find out? Throw caution to the wind.
I need a meat plant.
As that's going on, let me do something real quick.
Sarah, I don't think you're in any position to be just throwing caution to the wind in a garden of meat.
Taryn, you hear something.
Oh,
As
God.
you're hearing all that, you hear a... go through your head.
Now the meat garden is whispering to me. Sweet nothings into my mind.
The whispering is barely audible, and it's coming from that door.
Is that the meat garden door?
Yes.
I say all that. I'm like, look, I've been into one or two forgotten tombs, and there's always some whispering ghoul thing hidden behind door number 1. But this time, door number 1 is a meat garden. Let's just go in.
Might as well.
Upset. I'm going to be upset by this whole thing's existence. I like rocks. I like dirt. I don't like meat or gardens, or both of them together.
Isama gives you like a pat on the back. She says, "This is why I like you, Taryn. You're funny."
Taryn, if you don't like meat or gardens, what do you eat?
Knowledge. What do you think I do with all these artifacts I collect? Think I just put them in a room?
Stare at them.
I do sometimes. What the fuck?
You enter this big ass chamber. The air in this room is uncomfortably warm, humid, and foul smelling. The unpleasant stank of rotting flesh, bitter chemicals, and acidic soil fill the air along with a dull haze of vapor. Thick tangles of plants grow throughout the room, and the roots bursting through their planters and spilling soil across the ground. Pipes from the northern wall periodically dribble a foul-smelling sludge into the soil, and to the northwest, a set of cables rise up into the ceiling above a gray metal platform on the floor. One of the few areas relatively clear of plant growth.
There's a lot less meat than I was expecting. It's just all plants.
In the center of the room is an extremely overgrown and very destroyed robot.
I feel like this name was a bit of a misnomer.
Where's the meat?
Where's the danger?
Well, I smell it, but I can't see it. Much like the dumpsters.
Are we the meat?
Wait. You may be onto something, Vaughn. We may be the meat.
You all at that point then hear a booming voice come from somewhere around the room.
You would be correct.
Oh.
God damn it.
I don't like that.
Bring it on.
If the whisper sounded like that, I would have definitely avoided coming in.
Creatures of flesh and blood. By what dare have you entered my sanctity of plant and steel?
I wish it was Space
What?
Bears.
Upon saying I wish it was Space Bears, this machine in the middle begins ripping the roots and vines that are holding it down as it begins to animate, and the thing then finally turns to look at you with the same voice spoken through a grating grill, like an audio grill, then says,
Whatever your reason, your punishment shall be death. You will become feed for the soil itself.
and that, my boys and girls, is where we are going to bring an end to this episode of Pathfinder Adventure Paths, Chapter 5 of Iron Gods, the Palace of Fallen Stars.
Wow.
I wish it was fucking Space. I was kind of excited for Space Bears.
If you liked what you saw, be sure to hit the like button to show us that you actually did. If you want to keep seeing shit like it, smash the subscribe button and then also tickle the bell icon so that you can see our further posts that we continue to make all throughout the week. We play Iron Gods, like today, on Tuesdays at 6:30 p.m. When everyone is able to show up. But we'll be here and talking and entertaining you regardless, and then starting the game whenever, everyone is here. On Wednesdays, and be damn sure not to miss this one, we play Skull and Shackles, a pirate-themed game. That one's always a lots of laughs. And on Thursday nights, on Wednesdays we play at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. And then on Thursdays, at 9 p.m., we have the late night horror game at 9 p.m. Central Time, where we play Strange Aeons, a H.P. Lovecraft theme game. But, with that being said, I would like to thank my lovely adventurers for joining us on this fair night. Thank you, Maddie, for joining us and playing as Peter Hastings.
Yeah, boy.
And thank you, Scott, for playing Sarah Hitchkin.
You're very welcome.
Oh dear Taryn Gates, you goofy boy. Thank you, Kyle, for playing the eccentric scholar.
3 out of 10, not enough Space Bears.
And Chaz, the voice and fucking pilot of Von Worn Eyes, the never-ending thorn in my side. Thank you for joining us on this, 24th of August?
Something like that.
Something like that.
Kind of made up.
Well, how will the next episode play out with this cool little guardian of the green, as it were? A robot defending plants. This is an interesting little thing. I'm excited to see how this plays out.
I give you one word. Fireball. Lots of fireball.
I got something even better for it.
What'd you get?
I have spent no 3rd level spells.
I got this for it.
I am cocked. I am loaded.
Discharge. Well, we'll have to see how that all plays out. Let's see if you can put your money where your mouth is. But until then, say goodnight, everybody. Good night,
everybody.
Goodbye. Scott?
Oh.